Hey guys, Chris Fagan. We're talking through the medias, and I wanted to talk about something that I've been noticing a little bit on the internet. YouTuber, podcaster, radio jockey named TJ Sotomayor. He was introduced to me by a friend of mine, Chris Haynes. You might have seen him on the video talking to the medias, uh, the Bros to WrestleMania, and he it was funny. He told me, "Yeah, you got to check this guy out, man. He knows what he's talking about. He's always telling talking about how black people are doing this or that, but his target is mostly usually black women." And he has a lot of black followers and whatnot. He's a black man himself, and he's given like an old school conservative viewpoint of what black people are doing in their lives to out of wrong, or what they could be done to approve certain things. And at first, I thought his message was clear, and it was about about that to help the black to help black people learn better and to do better in their lives as far as trying to help bring pregnancy down and drug use down and violence and things like that, to show support and to try to educate people. But then the more and more I watch his videos, I've developed an opinion on it. And to me, it's just more about just targeting groups and picking out the worst, like how you see on the news how something is going on, and instead of getting a guy with intelligence to give a news interview and what happened, they usually go for the dumbest person in the world to give an interview so he can have a good YouTube moment. And this seems like what he does. And I could be wrong. I don't know Sotomayor. He doesn't know me. He could probably care less what I think, what people think about him. But I've come to the conclusion that Mr. Sotomayor is a genius. Let me say that again. I'm gonna imitate him a little bit. Let me say that again. Sotomayor is a genius. And it's not because I agree with anything that he says. I mean, I agree with some of the things he says, but I'm probably going to be disagreeing with like half of it, maybe more. I don't know yet. I've kind of stopped listening. Um, I've had enough, and I'm not going to go listen that much anymore. But the majority of his I'm going to call it an act, because I mean this is probably who he is. He's probably not acting. He gets his education or the majority of his ideas from his grandmother's. What he says a lot. Who was a black woman, but he knows what his audience is, and this is what I figured him out as. He seems like the kind of brother that's probably trying to help and educate, but that mission is saturated. I could come on YouTube and try to do a bunch of videos on how black people should come together and do more, and we should help the black community when something is obviously racist and it happens against a black person, that we should all rise up and do this. There's no and a lot of people feel like there's no real future in that. There's no money in it, or the message is going to get messed up. You got Al Sharpton, you got Jesse Jackson, you got all these guys who've been fighting this fight for decades, and of just now getting to the areas that they're getting to, progress, progress, progress. But if a person, like nowadays, YouTubers, they want instant gratification. They want this my money and I want it now kind of mentalities. So who's the group that's giving more money to themselves all the time? A lot of black people, especially a lot of black people I know, will say it's white people. White people always giving themselves stuff. Hey, you don't even have to have an education. You a white guy, you need something, I got your back. I'm gonna give it to you. That's what that's what they feel. And probably in a lot of reasons, ways. I mean, but we do that to each other all the time. If you're you're in a group or a sorority, a fraternity, a secret society, whatever it is. If you're a part of that, I'm gonna help you out no matter what. You're an Aggie in Texas. You know what? I'm an Aggie. I'm a business owner. Even though 10,000 people were more qualified, I'm gonna give you the job 9 times out of 10 because I got your back, bro. But that's just life. But honestly, I think Sotomayor figured this out. What's the group that's blindly supporting themselves no matter what? And that's probably like I don't know. I don't know how to call them out. I don't care. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, Republican, conservative, white people who they don't care what the message is as long as it sounds like something that they want to hear, and then let me just give as much money to it as I can. Those people. So those are the people that's pretty much supporting each other blindly, no matter what the message is, as long as it sounds good. Global warming bad, whatever. Blah blah blah. And there's probably more money in that, and it probably is. I mean, think about it. People are always talking about when you watch Fox News, they're always bragging about how they got the number one ratings. On MSNBC, they always feel like they're giving the right message. I mean, MSNBC guys, the Democrats or whatever, liberals you want to call them, they will get on themselves faster than the conservatives would get on them. Conservatives and people like them do not. What's the 11th? They call it the 11th commandment. Don't say anything against another conservative or whatever. Liberal messes up, liberals are going to get on that other liberal. And it's just the way it is, for the most part. There's no blind support unless it's, you're fighting for a cause. And then if that liberal does something bad, and then they're bringing our dogs out. And he's figured that out. He's figured it all out. So I could fight the fight and try to educate black people and help and this and that and the other. That might take too long. And then my message is going to get messed up anyway. I could be a white person on the internet, on a podcast, and say the problem is when black people do this and black people do that. And you're going to get a lot of people supporting you, saying, agreeing with you. And it's like, they're like, well, yeah, I agree. Let me give you money. But what if you were a black man giving that message? Shock value. Joker said it best. You have a soldier killed in the line of battle. Nobody cares. If I tell you that an old man is going to get shot in the street, everybody loses their mind. Because it's not part of the plan. So, what's more shocking than a white guy getting on a camera giving a rant about what's wrong with black people? A black guy doing it. It's more shocking. It's not really a part of the plan. This guy's black. He should be saying things to help and uplift and always, help, the African American community. But he's not. He's pointing out things and I'm talking as that white guy, the average white guy. Sotomayor is pointing out things that I've been told and been thinking myself, like, just pull your pants up or whatever the situation. You might not be in those messes. And now this black guy is saying what I think. Give him money. I'm going to support that. Because they're going to pick that up, they're going to get on that video, and they're going to tell all their friends, especially their black friends, just see, this guy's black and he's saying exactly. If I would have tried to say it, it would have come off. It would have called me. The worst thing in the world right now you can call a white person is a racist. It's almost as bad as the N word. The R word is worse than the N word in their minds. I got plenty of black friends. I'm like, I don't care how many black friends you have. I really don't care. I don't even care if you're a racist. I have more respect for people who just own it. I would have more respect for a Klansman coming up to me and saying, I think you're an in this and a that, and now get out of my face and don't you ever touch my daughter. Versus the guy that's like, hey buddy, I got your back, man. I don't think like that. I'm not, I get along with everybody, and then behind your back he's trying to get you fired because he just doesn't like you and he really doesn't know why. But it's not because you're black. But I don't know, you took the last yogurt out of the refrigerator, now I got to get you fired. But when he goes home, he's probably saying all that stuff that the Klansman is saying because he's in the privacy of his own home. I have more respect for a person that just flat out says it. And that is Sotomayor's core audience. It's people who think that same way, who want to be politically incorrect and say it out loud, But this black guy is saying the exact same thing. After a while, CJ Sotomayor's message just became repetitive. He'll find a story where the dumbest black guy in the world, or whatever, or victim, or whatever the situation is, and he'll find some way to, especially women, black women. He'll get the most ratchet, whatever girl out there, or whoever did something on the internet, on the news or something, and he will pull that example out and blanket the whole group. He will say not all and not all, but come on, the way he delivers it, it's you might try to end the sentence with it's not all black women or whatever, but it's damn near every time you post, it's always that example. Especially when it's things that other groups of people, whether they're white, Mexican, Hispanic, I had a Donald Trump moment there for a second. Why did I just call out that country? Asian, or whatever the group is. I apologize for that Donald Trump moment. Damn. And even if, I mean, human beings, period. You'll always pull an example and say it's only these girls doing it. When it's stuff that, like the Daily Show, you could easily show evidence and proof that other groups of human beings, period, do it. It's white people, black people, Hispanic people, Asian, whatever. But he'll only say it's mostly black women. It's always the same. I'm like, come on. And on top of that, then you can also get the subject line, the point that he's talking about, and prove. You can show a bunch of evidence where, okay, come on, look at, you're saying that this black girl did this because she's ghetto and it's all her fault, and all black women that act like that are all the same. I could show you probably 11 videos that show that same black girl who's ratchet or ghetto or whatever he wants to call her was probably still a victim of straight up racism. And the white guy in the example would probably agree and say, yes, I was being straight up racist. But he's not going to show you that footage. There's no money in it. He's got to show you the footage where the girl was acting ratchet. So his audience, who's also been in that same example, maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 1,000 times, it doesn't matter. They'll support it. They'll feel good about it. I've even heard he has a video talking about a Kickstarter campaign or a funding campaign where he brags about how no black people are supporting his stuff, and a white guy gave him 13 G's. Yeah. Why would I want to? I mean, I said the same thing about U-Bowl when he complained about nobody funding his movie Rampage Part 3, but yet he was bitching about how we're all going out to go see Marvel's latest, what he called garbage. That's the way life works. If I see something on TV that I like, I'm gonna watch it. If I see something that I don't like, it goes off. There's a lot of black people who likes TJ Sotomayor, but there's a lot of black people who don't, especially black women. So why would they want to, put money into your hands so you can keep doing that whole take an example, blanket the whole group, and get some money off of YouTube and the Googles? They won't. So why bitch about it? You know who your target audience is. You got money from him. Why are you surprised? Like you figured it out in the beginning. You could either have made a bunch of videos where you're supporting black people, helping them out, and doing this, but you don't have to. I mean, you don't need to make a cause or whatnot. You got Al Sharpton's do it. Let him do it. You don't have to. You figured there's no money in it. Shock value, there's more money in this. That racist white guy who says things, I'm going to say those same things because I kind of believe in those things. I'm going to say it too. Shock value, there's more money in it. In a lot of ways, he's probably making a lot more money than a white person who says the exact same things on their channels, because it's not a part of the plan. He knows this. So all of you ladies who get on his channel, subscribe to his channel just to complain about his channel. He's even made videos about this. He's laughing at you. Famous It's 2015. In the internet age, it's the same thing. He does not care that you hate him, threaten him, and all these things. You subscribe to the channel. You're waiting for his next rant so you can get on him and write those comments and hate on it, and he is laughing all the way to the bank. Because I mean, come on, honestly. And this is just how I feel about him. I could be wrong. I don't know him. But in my opinion, if you get a Wayback Machine, go back in time, and the Almighty himself said, Mr. Sotomayor, if you take this path where you're always uplifting black people, trying to strike the good fight, and help the black community and the white community get along, and not say anything negative and all that, and you'll make $1 billion, he'd be doing it right now. But he sees that there's more money. That offer is never ever going to happen. There's just no money in it. So he looked at the playing field and saw where more money would come in. And that's why he's doing it the way he's doing it. He probably does believe these things. That's probably his upbringing, and that's exactly how he thinks and how he feels. Yes, I believe that. But he's also getting on this platform, and I'm sure that if Google sees that he gets a certain number of clicks, likes, reviews, and all that stuff, they write a check and they send it to him, because he damn sure isn't doing it all for free. Period. So, if you don't like what he has to say, you get your remote, you get your mouse, you hit the off button, and ignore. He's even said this, because the more you come back and watch just to have something to say about him and complain, the stronger he gets. It's almost like the Emperor from Star Wars. Only with your hate can you destroy me. No. Your hate is making him stronger. And he knows it. And deep down, you know it too. So he's a genius. If I had the guts, if you came up to me right now and said, Chris, you get on your YouTube, forget all those movie reviews and reviewing TV shows and other internet stuff and all that stuff. No. What you need to do is you need to get on the internet and start just complaining about black people. As a black man, I guarantee tomorrow, and this is probably true, I just don't have the guts. But as a black man doing it, oh, you'd make millions. Just show me a check. Show me a check right now. I'll be dissing all of you. My brother, my sister, all of them, except my kids, But everybody else, rapid fire for the money. Yeah. Then I would turn the camera off and call them up about, hey, man, I was just playing, right? I gotta go. Come on. They gave me a check. What was I supposed to do? Because I'm damn sure not doing it for free. And if you're good at something, never do it for free. Heath Ledger, Joker, said the same thing. And it's genius. Yes, he is. He has people that love him, helping him to get money. And he has people who hate him, helping him to get even more. You don't call that brilliant? If Donald Trump, a man who I'm not going to vote for, but I like it's entertaining, he walks up to me today and says, Chris, I need some help getting some black votes, man. And some Hispanic guys too that can help me out too. I need some Hispanic votes. Give me $100,000. Every time you give me $100,000, I will go to a new state and campaign for you. I will guarantee you black votes. Oh man, come on, bro. Come on, man. You remember when Trump was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Come on, honestly, that's just funny. He's good. He gonna do it. He gonna clean up America. He's gonna make America great again, because for the last 8 years, it just hasn't been great, even though, the economy is, the stock market, I can give a whole bunch of examples. Why that message doesn't mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like, greatest country in the world. until Donald Trump is running. All of a sudden, now it seems to be great again. What? Anyway. But yes, Donald Trump comes to me today and says, I will give you $100,000 for every state you can go in and just get increased. I will guarantee results. Guarantee it. Might damn near make him the president. Because I damn sure ain't going to do it for free. Neither does Mr. Sotomayor. Because he's a genius. Don't agree with a lot of the things that he says. He kind of makes me cringe. I don't like the fact that your only example is one group, because there's plenty of examples that you can come up to contradict it. But it's his page, it's his channel, it's his life, his prerogative. Stop giving him death threats. Stop. You're only making him stronger. Just click, turn it off. I guarantee you, all the people who are hitting that unlike button, you all stop watching, and he sees that dip in his views. It's a message. The same thing happens in Hollywood. Why did Minions make $1 billion when In-N-Out was the better film? The people have spoken. It's a vote. It's like a vote for president. We are voting for that movie. To us, that is the better. Transformers sucks. Made $1 billion. You can probably name a bunch of great movies that ain't gonna even come anywhere near that number. Probably a bunch of great movies that ain't gonna even crack 100 mil. And they don't get sequels. It's us voting for the sucky one, the Transformer one, because we like to see things blow up. T.J. Sotomayor is a genius. He's the Michael Bay of Transformers of black people on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. He's saying a lot of messed up stuff. Keeps getting views though. So why complain? You helped create the monster by clicking on his channel and watching every second. And if you're doing that and then you're waiting to send that bad comment and that dislike, you just helped this cause, because you damn sure ain't hurting them, unless you're a crazy person that's actually going to try to really hurt. Come on, don't go to jail for that. Come on, stop. You don't like what he has to say? Click. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, he's just proving how smart he is, because he figured it out. He figured out the best way to make it happen for himself, and he's making it rain. Again, because he damn sure ain't doing it for free. My 2 cents, whatever you think it's worth. Send a comment, let me know how much you probably think I'm wrong, how much you probably think that I'm right. You're probably gonna call me a this or a that or whatever. I don't care. I don't listen to. I thought it was going to be a person I was going to listen to and whatnot, but I stopped listening. He's probably a great guy, probably real funny and all that. I've seen videos where he has actually said things against the other side, against white people or whatever. But I also seen videos where he's welcoming David Duke, the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. So I just can't deal with that. Click. Not watching anymore. Not my cup of tea. When the KKK is looking at you and saying, "Hey, that message that you're spreading, yeah. Remember when we used to hang you guys? I like you." When that starts to happen, I'm out. Chris Fagan, executive producer, talking through the medias. This was a long one. I said that I was going to keep these down to like 2 minutes to 5 minutes, but I had to give it the time it deserved. So, till next time, let's keep talking.